Hey fellow Patriots, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you've subscribed. It's been 3 weeks since my last upload. Been a little bit crazy down here in Texas, but it's good to be back. You know, when I got back, I actually noticed a huge uptick in my subscriber count, so I'm very thankful and humbled by that. And with that being said, I hope I earned your subscription as well if you're new here. Today we're doing something completely new, something I've never done before, and you might already guess what I'm about to do, because there's a torch right here, pencil torch here, propane, a flint lighter, and a cowhide glove, and a gun that has a compensator on it. If you've seen my videos before, I've installed this a few weeks ago, and I've taken it to the range a few times in between all the craziness, and so far it's held up pretty good. That thing has not budged and it runs well. But I want to do a slight modification with the gun slide. I want to blacken it. The reason why I need the torch is because on the main threads of the compensator I used red Loctite. So when we do this, we want to be very careful not to burn any part of the frame or plastic. Even the recoil spring that's in there is plastic, so we want to go from the top here, and we're just looking to get it not red hot, just hot enough. I'm going to go at this angle right here. See that? It's okay for me to get the barrel a little bit hot. It's going to get hot regardless anyway. Maybe even the slide, so be careful about touching the slide as well. From the sides, very carefully, not to touch or get any of this plastic burnt. I'm going to carefully put it down. Okay, and I'm going to take my cowhide glove. And because we already got the set screws backed out, yep, look at that. Look at that. So I don't know if I said this in the video already, but the reason why I just took that off is because I actually want to paint the slide. And for the paint, I chose Pewpew Colors Engine Ceramic Enamel. The reason I went with this is because it withstands heat up to 500 Fahrenheit. And it's resistant to oil and fluids. Ideal for engine blocks and accessories, which is usually what your gun endures, your slide and everything. Then it should be good enough for this. So let's go ahead and break her down and let's get started. By the power of editing. There she is, in all her glory. I actually really like it in black, believe it or not. Let's do some B-roll. How about that? Yeah. But as you saw in the B-roll, I am playing around with some different setups, some different accessories, mainly for aesthetic appeal. Some of it, you know, like I like the whole look of the black on flat dark earth. That's why I got the Olight PL Pro here. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I also got this comp here that I probably will not be going with because it's supposed to be flat dark earth, but it's more like a champagne. Every time I put it on, I think like 50 shades of flat dark earth, and it just doesn't look right. Like, it's okay for me if it's somewhat close to the other accessories, but if it's like way off, which this is, then I'm not going to use it. Maybe I'll repaint it. I definitely want to test it though, because it is a cheap option I found on eBay that had good reviews, so maybe I'll test it out of the range and let you know what I think about it. But how I got to this paint, real quick, I'll just explain. I used a wire brush to rough up the surface. So this would adhere really good. This is a drill bit attachment, and that worked out really well. It gave it a really cool weatherized look, by the way. So if you ever want to do that, get some scratches in there, maybe blemish the paint, like the stainless steel, at least the one I had. It looked really cool, by the way. Like it deposited like different coloring into the metal. It was pretty cool. Should have probably took a video of that. But yeah, I used this. And then I put the slide, after I took it all apart, put it in a oven at 150 degrees for like 10 minutes just to get it hot and warm, you know. And then I did like 3 to 4 light coats, and then I put it back in the oven at 150 for 30 minutes. It's definitely hardened. It's just I'm not gonna holster it for a whole day, and well, I'll let you know in another video, or at least you'll see it in another video, and by then you should know that it's good to go. I also have another extension, magazine extension that I'm working on with a friend of mine that's 3D printed. That's to come. That will look great, I think. I'm going to wrap this up here. Guys, if you want to support a fellow Patriot, you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe. I hope I've earned it this time around if you've seen other videos. If not, go ahead and check out my other videos and then make your decision if you want. I've got some other content coming out, and I think you'll enjoy it if you like this, even just a slight bit. Anyway, guys, I'm out.